Happy Tuesday, everyone. We do have a couple resident announcements that I'll get started with. So, Andrea?
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to say thank you to everybody who participated and helped in all of our Declaration of Independence activities. The parade was fantastic. Yes. Thanks so much. And we just, we all did good things. One of the things we did was we signed the Declaration ourselves, committing ourselves to the principles of it. And I know the easiest one to talk about is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But actually, the underlying principle is government for the people, by the people, and of the people. Okay? That's what Abraham Lincoln finally figured out, and he sent it on to us. But one of our biggest problems, and we can wave the flag all we want, we have another obligation, and that's to vote. Registration closes this coming Monday. It's for the primaries and the Clearwater elections. Now you might say, well, I don't want to vote in the primary. I'm an independent, or I don't like any of the candidates, and that's fine. But the Clearwater elections determine a whole lot of our lives here. It's not only some judges and some school board members, it's also the council and a number of other agents that will affect your life in some form or another. That's the ballots you want to be sure to get. Now, if you're new, I hope you went down and changed your driver's licenses. That will mean you're probably registered to vote. But you should check. Those of you who voted last time by mail-in ballot, you're probably okay until the end of this year. Then the legislature has decided you have to re-request that. And if you missed the last election, general election, then you probably don't have a mail-in ballot coming. So, you need to go to votepinellas.com or votepinellas.gov. Either one works. There you will find out there'll be 6 little badges on the page. And it's registration and finding your precinct, all those things. So the 2 you're concerned with are registration, mail-in ballot, and check my status. All of that can be easily taken care of. You push a button and it'll come up. Registration is a little trickier because you have to do that in person, someplace. But that's how you learn how to do it.
We're going to have a bus to take people.
What?
We're going to have a bus to take people to register.
To vote.
So it's just
To register? Most of us are registered.
Ginger, what's the bus for?
The bus is for the primary, the early voting in August.
Early voting, okay. So there'll be a bus for early voting if you don't want to vote by mail, or if you, for some reason, lost the ballot that you thought you were going to get because of the new laws, then you can go with her to early voting. Or you can vote on election day. Whatever works for you. But voting is your duty. As Americans, we participate in all of the benefits of this country. But we have to vote. And that's our job. Okay? Robin is going to try and get something in your mailboxes that'll go over the steps to getting into everything you need to do. And I brought my iPad, so there's a few people who want me to check on for them. I'll stick around for a while, and you can come up, give me your name and your birthday, and we'll see where you are. Okay? Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. You will notice the Regency Oaks Resident Organization, elected members by you, now have a little blue tag at the bottom, and it says board member. These are people that you can go ask questions, and if they don't have an answer, they can suggest places you can go to get an answer. So this is just something else to identify us so we can serve you. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. This is a little early, but I want to announce that we're having our arts and crafts show. And I'm saying this so you artists and you crafters start to get busy to put things in this show. It's going to be held on November 4th and 5th. And that's a Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll be setting up on the 4th, and in the afternoon we'll have it open, and then all day on the 5th. So if you have anything, get busy. Get started. It's going to be a show and a sale. So you can sell things or just display things. We're doing something a little different this year too. We're going to set up a corner where if you have arts and crafts that are now stuck in a closet or in your storage, and you love them, but you're not using them, and you would like to get rid of them, we're going to have a corner for you to do that. And now, I want to caution you, we do not want your paint by numbers. We do not want your grandchild's little thing that you put your pens in. We really want this to be arts and crafts, photographs, prints, paintings, nice crafts that you just feel you love, but they're in your closet, so you can't use them. So maybe somebody else will love them and take them home. The money that we get for that will go to both the scholarship fund and the resident organization gift fund. Okay? So start looking. I know you have them, because I do. Thank you.
Betsy's my model. The book and puzzle exchange is coming up before the art show, before other things. This is a week from Thursday. If you've got, this is from our closet, puzzles, books, bring them along. Grand South Lobby from 1 to 4 p.m. Thursday. And then please come back Friday. We'll be there 9 to 3. Thank you, Samantha, for helping us get this going and set up. I understand this is the third year that we're doing this. Any donations, there will be a donation box created by Marie Bolina. Put your donations in there. It will benefit your Regency Oaks libraries. Thank you.
All right, and bakery. I saved the long-winded for the last. Sorry, guys.
Did you say long-winded?
Never. This was for, what was the comment you made at the table the other night?
I can't remember.
You called me a little round? No.
How many people here do not know who I am? Wow, I'm in trouble. How many people are actually new here, like in the last 6 months? Anybody? Wow. Well, besides Judd. I am privileged to be the chairperson of the Employee Gift Fund. We call that the Residents of Regency Oaks Employee Gift Fund. That's a mouthful. But you all know what it is, right? Good. So I'm going to ask our committee members to stand up, because I want you to know who they are in case you have questions. So if you would please stand up. We have Janva Burke, who's not here today. She had another obligation she had to go to. Betty Egrate, who's also not here. She's having some other things that she's got to deal with. Mary Ellen Bader, where are you? Mary Ellen, thank you. Jim Blair, where's Jim? There's Jim. Carolyn Montgomery. over here. Carolyn's our scribe. She keeps us straight on what we said at the meetings. Kristen Kaufman, where are you? Kristen, thank you. And Bev Kudney, where's Bev? Bev, thank you. So those are the people who serve you on the gift fund. So if you have questions, you can always go to them and ask questions about things that you don't know. But I want to start with just a little overview. The gift fund is here because we want to serve something that we just talked about big time in the last almost 2 weeks ago. What does the Declaration of Independence say about life, liberty, and the pursuit of? Is anybody here not happy to live in Regency Oaks? If you're not happy, you don't belong here. Okay, there's no reason for you to be here. But you're happy because you have pursued throughout your life this state of happiness. But guess who's keeping you happy while you're here? People who are still working at that, right? Over 300 hourly employees in this place keep you happy every day. If you're not, you're just grumpy, okay? So keep that in mind. You're happy, you're here, you're happy because you're here, and they're taking care of that happiness. So let's keep them happy as well, okay? We want to keep them around. It costs a lot of money to turn over somebody as an employee. These people work hard on our behalf. So that's why I'm standing up here this morning before you. Now, last year we had a record of about $210,000 that we raised through you and your efforts to pay a little bonus at the end of the year to these employees. Roughly, we wrote 302 checks, I think, 302 checks last year. Roughly about $750 maybe as an average, right? Well, it was a week and a half ago that we celebrated the 250th anniversary of this country. Guess where I'm going with this? All right, so is that outside the bounds of possibility? I don't think it is. I realize the state of the country, I realize the cost of living, I realize all of those things. But we are privileged, we are happy to live here, right? So here's what I'm thinking. We already have a $65,074 jump on it. We have that in the bank right now. Because you, over the last 6 months, have quietly dropped those checks in the employee gift fund box. We are 26% of the way to what I'm going to ask you to establish as a goal for this year. $250,000. We just celebrated 250,000, 250th anniversary. We raised 210,000 last year. Is it impossible that we couldn't do 250,000 this year? We got more people, right? We're almost at capacity here, aren't we? Are you pessimistic or are you optimistic? I'm optimistic. Don't make me come look for you. Okay? The checks that you put in that box are anonymous. Okay, they're anonymous. But I want you to think about that. Have you done everything you can to help support these people that we want to help support us? I hope you have. I hope you will. $250,000. I'm not going to be a pessimist and say we're not going to get there. I'm going to be optimistic and say we might get beyond that. So folks, between now and around the 1st of December, I'd like to see a lot of checks in the employee gift fund box. Start now. If you've already started, God bless you, thank you, keep putting them in there, all right? Last thing I have to say is, don't forget the zeros.
Thank you, Barry. All right, any other resident updates? All right, we're catching up. I know we did not have Tuesday Talk last week, so we might go a little long today. And then I do have a picture here of Rosa Heckman and Sharon Carter. They took a bunch of handmade blankets and shawls to the patients at the health center. So they were all made by Rosa, Sharon, Marie Bolina, Mary Schlow, and Nancy Bott. So thank you, ladies, for thinking of others. All right, so Tuesday Talk information. Don't forget that if you miss a Tuesday Talk, there are other ways to be informed. There is the Tuesday Talk newsletter that will come out on Tuesdays again. We have channel 732 that plays it at 2 p.m. and every hour on the hour after that. And then our Regency Oaks YouTube page. So this is where you can log into YouTube, or you can go directly through the app to watch the meeting at a time that it is convenient for you. And you can do that through your computer, your tablet, or your cell phone. So a reminder to please return your luggage carts, wheelchairs, and other items to the service areas. Let's be respectful to your neighbors and return them when you are done. And on a side note, return it to the building that you borrowed it from so that they stay divided between both the buildings. A reminder to wear your name badges. We do have lots of new residents that need to learn your names, and we also want to be able to greet you properly. So we are also still offering at the front desk the stickers. If you have low vision or hard of hearing and you would like to have that sticker put on your name badge, you can stop at the front desk, and it just helps us to help you better by being able to identify. I know I'm a fast talker, so when I see that a resident may be a little bit hard of hearing, I slow down and make sure I enunciate my words a little bit better. So anyway, if you would like that, stop by the front desk at any time. So welcome to our team, Jennifer. I think that most of you had a chance to meet her now. But we wanted to make sure that you know Jennifer has over 15 years of experience in senior living as a director of administrative services. So after taking a few years to work as an executive or personal assistant in the construction industry, Jennifer relocated from Maryland to Florida to be closer to her two granddaughters. She is excited to be part of the team here at Regency Oaks and looks forward to working with everyone and building meaningful connections with the residents. So we're thrilled that she's here. I'm thrilled that she's here. So everyone give her a warm welcome and be nice to her. So now, which one is who? Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. So that's a lot of people have said, well, Betsy, what do you do and what does she do? So I kind of just did a couple touch points because we both have very broad spectrum positions. But as the Director of Administrative Services, and that's extension 302, she oversees the front desk and security. So if you have any questions or concerns, she would be your go-to. Updates to your personal information. If you have questions on community meetings and communications, or questions about key fobs, storage lockers, or the move-out process. Now, Director of Resident Services, which is my new role, and I'm at extension 501, I'm your medical resources, questions, and concerns, update to medical information and emergency contacts, questions on transitions of care and additional services needed through the continuum of care, community policy and procedures, and then just concerns for other resident safety. Now, both of us, though, can help you understand your contract benefits, update personal legal documents. She will become a notary, so we can both continue to do the notary request as well.
Oh, that's good.
And just a reminder for resident parking that we want to make sure that you please do not park on the grass. We have a beautiful community with parking in these areas are damages to the landscaping. If you have any questions, please refer to the parking guidelines in our handbook. I do know right now we are struggling with parking spots, so there are some places we have identified as being able to park on the grass, so we ask that you park in those designated areas only. Environmental services, so please be mindful of other residents and keep the pool towels in the pool area. We've had a shortage of pool towels recently due to the towels not being returned. So we can only place as many towels as we send out to be cleaned the day before. Additional towels have been ordered and arrived last week, and more will be on the way. But again, if you've taken a pool towel, please make sure to bring it back to the pool area. A few things to be addressed. So in the salon, the floor is being stripped and cleaned this upcoming weekend. Carpets will be shampooed at a later time. There are scent machines. These are not to be unplugged. They are to remain on and functioning. And then please enter work orders. It's easier to track progress for our housekeeping and to keep us accountable. So again, you can enter a work order by going to the front desk, calling the front desk, or using the app. Some plant operation updates. So last week they completed 165 work orders and 61 are still open. They completed 1 unit turnover renovation for an IL apartment. It looks like they replaced the north cooling tower motor. They repaired the countertop around the exterior grill and repaired the cabinet doors. They replaced the fan assembly in the HVAC pool. Cleared the condensation lines from the HVAC in the town hall. They had APG replace contractor in exterior lights in the health center. They replaced the HVAC in the north lobby. They're continuing the landscaping repairs and sodding. The cooling tower replacement in the north are scheduled for the 5th week of November. They're continuing the south third floor EFIS banding repairs. They're on the P wing. Then they had APG come out and replace the breaker and the exterior lights at the health center. Oh, the spa is off service while we're waiting on parts. And the glass window cleaning is scheduled to start on the 20th. Yay, right? So here is the calendar for that. So this is all the glass windows and lanais. It will start in the north building and then move to the south building. And so we just want to make sure you know it is not the vinyl lanais. So Monday, starting on the 20th, they're going to do the south side of the Monticello wing. Tuesday, they'll move to the north side. Wednesday, they'll start the north side of the Richmond wing. Thursday, they're going to duck around and do the south side of the Richmond and do the west side of the Savannah. And then on Friday, they're going to do the east side of the Savannah wing. Then on Monday, the 27th, they'll start the south building and they're going to do the Alexandria wing and the west side of the Norfolk wing. Tuesday, they're going to do the east side of the Norfolk and the south side of the Potomac. Wednesday, they're going to do the north side of the Potomac. And Thursday, they're going to do the north side of the Alexandria wing. So again, they're going to be cleaning all of the windows and glass lanais.
That makes my day.
Yes. Blue team update. So landscaping looks like it's still in progress. They are almost completed with the EFIS banding, and that is on the P wing right now. They just have to finish the end of the P wing. They'll start on this back side over here, and they will complete the EFIS banding project. So then we will just move on to interior work, where they will be working on the dining room, the sales and marketing center, which is scheduled for any time. They're waiting on the carpet. And then, of course, they're starting the window washing. So just a reminder for IHS that they do the care management services. So make it stress-free. They can take care of all the details for you. They have expert coordination for seamless care. So navigating care can be complex, but you don't have to do it alone. They provide expert support to help you stay organized and stress-free. From arranging appointments and transportation to handling insurance submissions, they take care of all the details so you can focus on your well-being. So if you have any questions about Innovative Home Services, you can stop over here at the Town Hall or call extension 502 or 503. So I've had some slides here the last few weeks, even though we didn't have Tuesday Talk, so I've got a lot here because I think they're all great information that I want to continue to share. So remember again, it is hot, hot, hot. So don't forget to practice your summer safety. Please take precautions as we're seeing several cases of residents in distress from dehydration. So remember to stay hydrated. Drink your water throughout the day. I see a lot of residents with their cups around, and I think that's a great idea. Wear light clothing, so choose those breathable fabrics like cotton. Seek the shade often, so try to avoid the direct sunlight during the peak hours. Use a fan or a breeze, so keep air circulating when you're indoors or outdoors. Apply a cold compress to lower your body temp with a damp cloth. Limit the sun exposure, especially between the hours of 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Try to wear a hat and sunglasses to protect your face and eyes from the heat. And enjoy cold snacks, some fruit popsicles or chilled drinks. So again, just continue to be careful as we're seeing the heat and humidity in July. Actually, throughout the country, it's skyrocketing. So remind your family and friends in our northern states that are also suffering from the heat right now to stay cool. And then again, just some wellness tips. I think a lot of these are really great. So I have the whole month posted at both the medical tables in the north and the south lobbies if you want to go through and take a look and see what the tip of the day is. July 1st was to be sure that your advance directives are up to date so decisions made in the future on your behalf will accurately reflect your wishes. If you need help with your advance directives, you can talk to your navigator, which is me. So, and if you can't tell, our July wellness theme is celebrating independence. The tip for July 5th, which was the one I wanted to share last week, was having a strong, flexible body and a good sense of balance will help you stay independent. So ask your navigator for help getting a referral to physical therapy. That's yesterday. Health Pro Heritage did a presentation about how they can use AI now to help you with your therapy. And they did a really great presentation where if you need help getting an order for the therapy, just let us know and we'll be happy to help. And then, of course, our tip for today, July 14th, is maintain independence in relationships so that ensure you have your own space, interest, and friends outside of your romantic relationships or close friendships. So we don't want to, get too frustrated with the people we love the most, right? Some of these are funny, but so take a look. Emergency pendants. So just a reminder again that the emergency alert pendants are waterproof, so they can be worn in the shower. So if you're worried about a slip and fall, please wear it while you're showering. They can also be worn in the pool, so you do not ever really need to take it off. So you should have those emergency pendants at all times. It's Murphy's Law that when you don't wear it, that is when you'll need it. So please wear those pendants. Just that we are still offering the Regency Oaks extension magnets. There was one that was floating around from years ago that had a wrong extension. So when I updated it, I made all brand new ones. So if you would like one for your refrigerator, that's of all the top extensions that we tend to dial the most, you can stop at the north and the south desk to pick one up. All right, got a long one again. So Resident Services is participating in, I guess this 2 or 3 months ago now, we did the survey on the dining, that you all were offered a phone number to call and give your feedback on your dining experiences and what you thought of the food. So as we rotate through the community, right now the survey is on the Resident Services. So you're being asked to request to provide feedback on the health and wellness at Regency Oaks. So this phone number uses AI-powered phone calls to proactively engage residents, gather feedback, and identify opportunities to enhance the resident experience. So these flyers are posted on the medical tables and located throughout the community. It'll be open from June 15th through July 31st, and some of the questions are listed, but I'm gonna let you guys call, and then you can answer the questions. So the phone number is that 727-855-4187. And again, you'll talk to an AI chatbot, and so it's completely anonymous. And I appreciate it if you guys can all call, because especially as me being the new Director of Resident Services, I can take your feedback to figure out what is working well with the program and what needs improvement or what I can enhance that you would enjoy. So please go ahead and give that call by July 31st. All right, food and beverage. So right now we have our chef's table every other Wednesday featuring the seared diver scallops. We do have the pasta night on the 23rd that is featuring beef cheeks and Florida snapper. So that sounds good. The food and wine pairing is July 30th. Beer Club on the 21st will feature smoked burgers. The Wine Club on the 14th, which is today, right, will feature beef brisket. And I heard Ricky's been working on that brisket for the last 24 hours, so I'm excited to hear about that. Sunday brunch on the left side of the menu. It will be available at brunch and the dinner buffet. And then the pub menu change will be on 7/15, featuring Chef Todd's crab cakes. So that'll be tomorrow. So check out Chef Todd's crab cakes in the pub starting tomorrow. Activities this week. So tomorrow we do have the Power Moves for Parkinson's class with Barbara, and that is at 2 o'clock right here in the town hall. Thursday the 16th, there's the art class with Samantha at 11 a.m. in the arts and crafts room. There is a sign up on the trips table, so make sure to sign up for that. Friday the 17th, vocal cords has been canceled. Friday the 17th, Carla Hines will be here at 7 p.m. in the town hall. And then Saturday, July 18th, will be the line dancing class at 11 a.m. here in the town hall. Some sales updates. So we're sad to report that Erin will be leaving Regency Oaks for personal health reasons. This was unexpected and quick, but today is her last day. So she will be missed, but there will be support to assist the team during this transition. So if you want to wish Erin well and the best of things, you can stop over today And we're all wishing her the very best. HR shared some statistics here where our current head count is 332 employees. That is 183 full-time employees and 149 part-time, with our annual year-to-date turnover at 43%. So remember, Barry shared about that employee gift fund earlier today. These are all employees that we would hope to retain and give them their little gift at Christmas time, so make sure you make your donations. Also, some follow-up from previous Tuesday talks. So Jennifer is now officing in the South Building. Betsy's office is located in the Town Hall. And then I also wanted to let you guys know I will be off this Friday through Monday. That's maintenance is completing the HVAC filter changes in all apartments. We distributed the annual hurricane letter and the annual emergency update form to return to the front desk. Of course, the window cleaning project was approved and will begin on Monday. Lindsay is at the Leading Age Conference July 13th through the 15th, so that's why I am here completing Tuesday Talk in her absence. She will be back on Thursday. We did have a Janice J.P. Morgan analyst visit on July 6th that went well. And our new accounting assistant, Stephanie Snipes, will start on July 22nd. The new dining room project does not have a start date from Blue Team yet. They're still waiting for the carpet and reselecting fabric for the chairs. Surprise, surprise. All right, so any questions?
Hey, it's just why are we washing the windows before we caulk them?
They were already caulked. They were caulked a few months ago. Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right now, they're looking.
Okay, if you want to reach out to Darwin directly, but they said that they were all caulked.
Oh, they were comfortable.
I just want to emphasize to anyone who's new that the employee gift fund is in place of any tipping. We have no tipping here, and I think that needs to be emphasized regularly.
Perfect, thank you, Judy.
Oh, it's when you have gas station.
The towel situation.
The gas. They should put it in the box.
Now, we still have no one picking up the used towels and putting new towels in. There hasn't been, like this morning, the bin was full of towels from Friday, I think from Friday already.
Okay, we'll bring that to Amy's attention. and find out
Well,
what's going on.
we have put in work orders, but,
This is in the pool?
Yes, yes.
Sunday I went over and I used the very last towel.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, I know she said that more have been ordered, so I'm hoping that will help
we have the
resolve.
towels, but nobody is picking.
They gotta clean them. Okay,
Okay.
perfect, I'll pass it along.
Okay, let me finish doing this and then I'll come back and I'll put it on.
I just want to bring up a safety issue, and we have several areas, like in the kitchen areas, that use natural gas, and if for any reason you ever smell gas, it's not a discussion issue, it's an action issue. It doesn't have to be a strong smell, it'd be just the smell of gas. And the protocol here would be to call the front desk, who knows who to call to get out here. But if you smell it, don't let it go.
Perfect. It's again, that see something, say something.
Good question about the tipping policy. I was restricted on my sermon this morning, that's why I cut it short. So, but anyway, two things for you. In the lobbies of each building, and also in the dining room lobbies, there's a little brochure that gives you a quick run through on the gift fund, and it tells you those specifics about the tipping policy, etc. Within a couple of weeks, we're going to be putting in your boxes a letter outlining the whole program and how you can support it and all of that. That'll be in your box just like we do every year. But again, go to any of our board members and they can fill you in. But there is no tipping. We do have brochures that give you that information. Okay?
Hey Barry, did that fall under the no tax on tips?
No tax, no
Yeah,
tip?
for these kids. You know.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
What President Trump did.
That it's a gift, and so they do not have payroll taxes taken from the gifts.
No, they do not. This was a gift from us, right?
Plus, you also can give cash, not only checks.
Yeah, cash or checks. I'll say that in the letter, by the way, that we're gonna put in your box in a couple of weeks, okay?
Barry will take all money. He doesn't turn it down.
Any money you give to me, I immediately turn over to Carolyn. So look to Carolyn. If you need change for a $100 bill, she'll be the one.
Anyone else have any questions? All right, well, thank you for your attendance today. Everybody have a great Tuesday.